Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Throwback Thursday. Happy Throwback Thursday. We are back on Hagenstedt. Check out this bad Mamba Jamba I found on Craigslist. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm 3 years old. I still like the way that looks. Oh man, remember Craigslist? It was like a white pages for psychopaths. Oh man, horrible. I don't know. You know, you could take a perfectly good thing, like a place to buy and sell things, I guess, and maybe offer like babysitting services and stuff like that, and turn it into something just awful. I think that's what happened with Craigslist, at least. I don't know. But anyways, I found this bad boy, this ATC. Yeah. Heck yeah. She's a runner. She is a beaut. Remember I talked about these things over on Tranquil Waters a while ago and how dangerous they are, but hey, what are you going to do? So we're supposed to, somewhere or other, I don't know where I'm at, but supposedly there's an RV that I was told is for sale that we're supposed to check out if I don't die getting there. I don't see it. Oh, wait, I do see it. I do see it. Here we go. Look at that beauty right there. Now that is an RV. Not bad. Not bad. Owner's not around, so we can't go in. They're going to bring the keys later, I guess. We're going to check it out. They said there's a bit of an odor issue that we're going to have to deal with. Anytime I hear somebody say, hey, I got something for sale, but you're going to have to deal with the odor issue. When they call an odor an issue, you know you're not walking into something good. But before we go and have a chance to smell our way through that one, we've got some work to do. It looks like the farmer left us... What'd they leave us with? They left us with a tractor and a cultivator. We're supposed to do some cultivating. Yeah, I love that. Is this the same way? Nope, that is not the same. That is not the same way. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Okay, well, oh, no, I had it. I had it. There we go. Let's stop farting around and let's get something done, I guess. I hope you're all having a good week. Short week for me. Monday was off, and that was brilliant. So I am going to enjoy the short week. Sorry. It's too funny. Oh, man. All right, let's... What do we have here? Let's hop in our New Holland. Looks like it needs a bit of a wash, but it'll get the job done for us. So how much longer are we going to be on Hagenstedt? Well, probably not a whole lot longer. It's going to be a shorter series. I think I mentioned that last time. Oh, man, this is one of those 3-meter cultivators, isn't it? That's just lovely. Absolutely lovely. Oh boy, I don't know, maybe we should go back to the farm and pick up a bigger cultivator. Yeah. Well, at least it has this, I guess, and this and this. Let's check out 0, see if that... Where's my lines? Are my lines missing? I'm missing lines. Why? I'm missing lines. There we go. Show on dots? Yeah, we'll try dots. Oh, look at that. Beauty. Beauty. Lock and load. We're going to get this done for our friend. I promised we'd have this thing knocked out here today. It's December. We're expecting some snow, I think. So... we need to get this thing cleared up and ready to go before the temps get too low. But yeah, like I said, we're not going to be on Hagenstedt too much longer. I think we're going to probably try for a year out here and then call it good. Then we've got another throwback map that we're going to go visit for a little while. I've got a couple ideas about Throwback Thursdays. See what y'all think. I've got, conceptually, I have an idea of what I want to do for Throwback Thursday. And it actually isn't going to be a Throwback Thursday. It's actually going to be a different idea altogether. Doesn't mean that we can't revisit Throwback Thursday at some point. But I think we might do one more throwback map and then take a break from Throwback Thursday and try something a little bit different. I got to work it out in my head, though, how I'm going to do it and make it work. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I really do. But we'll see. We'll see. You all are awesome. You all are super patient with me. I've got the best viewers ever. There's no question in my mind about that at all. The best comments, the best people watching my videos. So I thank you all for that because you're all just awesome. If I had to... Whoa, Brad. Whoa. I guess we're just going to pick whatever lane we end up in and go for it. But when I started doing this channel, a little over a year ago, I completely expected, not the worst, but, you know, I mean, not good, not necessarily good. But I've been really fortunate. Really, really fortunate. Met some really good people. Have some really good comments. Again, comments that just brighten my day because it just makes me laugh. Can be having a horrible day and I'll look out on my my YouTube comments and it just brightens my day. It makes my day so much better. It makes me want to go home like straight away and record something and get back on the channel and stuff, and that's good. And that is awesome. Should probably put a little headland action in here, shouldn't I? Make life a little easier for me. Yeah, I tell you, you know how you start with these 3-meter head cultivators, and it's no wonder most players are like a couple of fields and you're kind of done. You know, get the bank loan out if you have to, and let's get a real cultivator. Let's get a real cultivator. But you know, in real life, you know, I was watching. I watched Clarkson's farm, and I think they had 1 or 2 3-meter cultivators, if I recall correctly. And I say that only because in real life, these 3-meter cultivators don't look look as small as they do in the game, I guess. I mean, that's basically 10 feet, which isn't really that small. It just feels ridiculously small in game. These New Hollands have grown on me. They've been around forever, haven't they, in Farm Sim? And every time I see one on a channel, every time I see one in real life or on a channel in real life, I always like them. I always just like the way they look. So, yeah, they're a pretty nice little tractor. Some of them not so little, I guess. So we are close, very close, to the release of the Oxbow pack. I guess the 19th, I believe, is the date. We're getting very, very close to it. And there's my first. Finally got my wrong button push out of the way. Oh, no. 2 in a row. Not bad, Brad. There we go. There we go. It's hard to talk and, you know, function at the same time. You'd think I'd be better at it by now. But yeah, the Oxbow pack is coming up, and then it's the granddaddy, the premium pack. And I think I can speak safely to say that's the one we're all really looking forward to, right? Is the premium pack. Have we got a price on the premium pack yet? Do we know what... I forget what the last one was, how much it was. Aren't they like 20 bucks or 30 bucks or something like that? But yeah, I'm looking definitely looking forward. Lock and load. Looking forward to it. I really want to see those carrots. I want to see what they look like in game. I know we saw some previews of it, but it'll be really curious to see what they're really like and planting and harvesting and stuff. And I think, what was it, 30, 35 or 40 pieces of machinery we're supposed to get additionally, I think. Something like that. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking really good. Used to be able to, I know with Hagenstedt, I know when I played it originally, you used to be able to mow, I think excuse me, you used to be able to mow the golf course, I think, on the original one. And I used to go, I think I remember that being the case. In fact, I think I remember there being a couple of, what were they called back then? Because they didn't have contracts. They had those, oh, I forget what it was called. But, you know, you'd get these alerts and they'd say, hey, you know, the golf course needs to be mowed. And you take on these challenges, more or less, and make some extra money. And I seem to remember as well, you had that little Amazon mower, right? that little mower, and I think it probably did 10 miles an hour. And I remember driving all over Creation and back with that thing, from one job site to the other, because you had no money, so you couldn't afford to get like real mowers for your tractors, so you had to use that Amazon mower. And some of the frustrating not contracts, but challenges would be when pallets had to be moved or something like that, and that was a nightmare to try to get those things taken care of. I don't think you could lease equipment back then either, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember leasing even being in the game. I think you pretty much, you know, had to, you know, if you wanted it, you had to buy it, if I remember right. This is, it seems so long ago and so different than the game today. Excuse me for un momento, por favor, as I have a little sip of my adult water beverage. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. Throat was getting a little bit crazy. Sometimes I just get into a focused mood of just doing a big field, just doing one thing in a really big field and just accomplishing one farming task in a huge field. And I bring that up just because today I was watching, oh, come on, lock in, baby. Lock it. Lock it. It doesn't want to. There you go. You got it. Today, Omatana released a video. Omatana, of course, being the mod author, map maker of Hinterland that we spent quite a bit of time on. Enjoyed that thoroughly. She released a video today on a map that she's working on that she said, I think she said it was taking a little bit longer than she expected or something, but it's called, what was it called? 4 Fields? I think is the actual name of the map, and it was kind of funny because she's like, I named it 4 Fields because it has, 4 fields. So basically, it looks like she took a standard size map and split it into quarters with a farm on each corner, I think. And she said her thinking for doing that was to allow console players, a lot of times console players don't get a lot of large fields to work with, which makes sense because oftentimes the maps with the big fields are going to be 4 times maps or 16x maps, and you don't get those on console. So I think she's just trying to give console players as good of an experience with larger fields as she can provide. I thought she was working on another map too, though, that was named something different. I'm not sure what happened to that one. There was another one, but I can't remember what it was called, unless this one is the same thing and it's just progressed into something different than she had originally anticipated. Oh, no, block. So we'll see. Always curious. Mods have kind of slowed down a little bit. And it seems to me like maps have definitely kind of slowed down a little bit as well. Coming out new maps, which is to be expected. I mean, we're getting 2 years into the game. I think we've probably, for the most part, seen the most exciting, innovative stuff maybe already out. And as soon as I say that, something big will be released. But I think in the past, that's been the case as well. Do they still do the mod competition like they used to do? I haven't heard anything about that. So I don't know if Giant stopped doing that. That used to be kind of cool. I always looked forward to the mod competition. Let's try something. Let's get rid of these lines altogether. I'll try to Forrest Gump my way through the rest of this without lines. This just looks better without lines, But yeah, I always looked forward to the mod competitions because those were when you'd see these mods released and maps and stuff that had been specifically worked on for quite a while with this competition in mind. So they were always kind of that top tier. It was always kind of that top tier stuff, and it was always cool to see. I think some of my favorite mods sprung out of that mod competition. Some of my favorite maps as well. So we got through Hope Bellarone, Wheat and Straw. If you've watched that second part, I'm not going to do any spoilers just in case, but my guess was definitely off. I was quite shy of what I thought the straw would be. My guess was off on both. On both the wheat and the straw. I don't know. I guess I'm just not very good at guessing, estimating yields yet, for especially for like full maps. It's kind of tough. Like I said, if you have a, you know, maybe if you get a formula in your head about like approximately how much something is produced per hectare, if at 100% yield, you could probably make a pretty decent guess. I'm gonna assume the game, get it in forward, there you go, Brad. I'm gonna assume the game pretty much sticks with from one map to another. I'm wondering if that's something that map authors can adjust, though. I'm assuming you could, right? If you wanted to, and just say, you know what, I don't like how Giants, or what Giants has set for the yield of wheat, for instance, at 100%. Let's just say at 100% per hectare, you get 15,000 liters. I suppose a map author could probably adjust that, I would think, if they feel like, you know, I want it to be 20 or 10 or whatever they want it to be. You know what? I don't know why I'm worried about hitting this thing. Really don't have to worry about hitting the barn, I guess. So, a buddy of mine at work, not really a buddy, I guess, an acquaintance I have at work, who is familiar with the fact that I play Farming Simulator, really enjoy the game. And I've gotten, you know, the old, you know, how can you play Farming Simulator? You know, it just seems boring, and so on and so forth. Ended up getting a copy of it. 19. It wasn't 22. It was 19, I guess. I think it was 19. In some bundle, it might have been. I don't know where he got it from, but I forget the name of that site. I know I used to go there all the time too, where you could buy bundles of software for like really cheap, bundles of games and stuff. Totally forget what it was called now, but I don't want to end up in that water, I guess. But he got 19, and my understanding is he is now a genuine fan of Farming Simulator, and actually went as far as to purchase Farming Simulator 22, and I guess does a lot of multiplayer. You know, I think that was one of his things, you know, that he I guess he's a big online kind of person. He likes to play games, multiplayer games, both strategic, first-person shooters, so on and so forth. But yeah, I ran into him today, and he stopped me and wanted me to know that that he now understands the lure that is Farming Simulator, and why I found it, or why I was trying to explain to him why it's so much fun to play and very relaxing. I think that's really what he was looking for, was just something to be able to come home and kind of chill out and relax to. I said, man, if you're looking for a game to relax to, this is it. You know, this is more relaxing than checkers. Some people get strung out on checkers. There's some seriously competitive people in this world. It amazes me. Like, super competitive. And I think some of that's pretty healthy. You know, can be healthy, right? I mean, I've never have been a really competitive person. I honestly just I guess not. May not be exactly true in everything. I mean, high school football, I would say I was a pretty competitive player. And then musically, I would say there, did some competitions and stuff, but I never really just, got too stressed out about any of it. But some people do. They get like pretty deep into it. My kid was trying to tell me today, was trying to explain to me how cheat bots work. And there's aim bots and there's all kinds of bots that you can use to cheat with in games. And some of this is just above my pay grade. I just don't get it. First of all, I don't understand why anybody would want to do that. Like, to me, if you're gonna take the time to play a game, I don't understand the cheating component of it. I think the only thing I can ever make sense of is if you get these people that cheat in these games and stuff, it's like maybe it's just because they're hoping for for a little bit of notoriety or something. Oh man, you're such a great player. But then after all that, don't you just kind of sit there and realize that it's all just nonsense because you cheated to do that? I don't know. I don't get it. Never really have gotten it. Doesn't make me necessarily a better person. It's just something in my brain that I have never really been able to compute properly. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I guess a lot of these gaming places try and crack down on that stuff, I guess, the bots and whatnot. And I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but I know that farmer doesn't want me to stick his cultivator into that lump of rock right there, I'm sure. Oddly enough, this field, not a very big field, seems like it went kind of quick though with this little cultivator we have. We're gonna have to check out. Contracts are sparse right now with December and January, so we're probably gonna be doing some skipping into the springtime. We've got our fields back at the farm that I can't forget about either. I know we got those. Originally we got those harvested and I think replanted. I honestly forget if we ended up replanting our cornfield that we had. I don't know if I left that one alone or what we did over there. We'll have to check on that. I did do some work over at our bunker silo. I emptied one of our silos into the BGA. I think about 160,000 liters, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I think I got all that put away. 140,000 in there right now. That actually went pretty smooth. I ended up, let me show you this real quick. I ended up ditching the bucket and going with these forks. I don't know what's that. I don't even know what that thing's called now. So much easier to work with though. I don't know why I don't pick those more often. They are, I find them at least considerably easier to work with. Yeah, silage forks. A little bit less, 8,000 liters instead of the 8,500 that we had in our bucket. But honestly, just to me, they're just easier to work with. I don't know if it's the, I'm guessing it's just how they're set up somehow. But scooping up silage with these bad boys, I find ridiculously easier than the bucket. So I'm kind of sold. I think this is probably how I'm going to go for it in the future with these things. I was going to look and see if there were any mods out there that maybe held a little bit more at one time. I mean, 8,000 is not that bad, but it'd be nice to get one that's maybe around 10. How quickly that feels. I mean, it feels, you know, because I was working with that bucket and it was going okay. You get kind of used to it after you're working with the tool, but it was that constant battle of having to just have it at the right angle as to scrape enough of the cement to get the silage, but then not too much to where you're dragging it so bad that you know you can't move because it's grinding into the cement so much. I don't know if let's move forward. Something not dumping. Where are we at here? Are we full? We're not full, are we? Oh, we are full. Well, that would explain the lack of dumpage. Alright. Good to know. And I really like this Liebherr very much. This one's going to be in future Let's Plays. No question about it. This really good front wheel loader, that's for sure. Let's take a peek ski at our contracts. We can complete this one and collect it. I don't think we're gonna see any new ones. Nope. I don't think we're gonna see any new ones until we at least get through. Oh shoot! You know what? Left my trike back here. Totally forgot about that. Where are we at? We're on the east portion of the map. We are indeed. Let's go see if we can find our way back home. You all know how good I am with directions. I am very much directionally challenged. The stability of the trike will come into play here, I'm certain. Oh, here we go. Yep, here we go. I thought things might get a little ugly, but he always lands. He always lands it. I got to give him credit. I just got to make sure I'm not gonna go back to where we started. We need to go this way. I'll try and take it a little bit easier on some of these hills, just so we're not all getting so dizzy watching him spin around. Man, now I really want to find one of these. I bet you can still find one used somewhere. Someone's got to have one in their shed or their garage somewhere. Be sweet to find a brand new one, a cherry one. Beautiful mint condition. ATC. Yeah. Let's get that. Maybe that'll help. Maybe if I'm up on it like that. Add some stability. Let's see if we can. Let's see what we can do here real quick here. Oh, that's what gets you in trouble is you get that back tire. Oh, this thing's got some climbing skills. There's our. Oh, there's downtown Hagenstedt. There's our farm over there. All right, let's go see there. Oh! Almost nudged it. Oh. Little grippy. Landed it. Oh, no. That's going to make me sick. Oh. Oy, ay, ay, ay. Wait a minute. That's the stinking BGA, man. Let's go check out downtown and see what's happening. These kids and their crazy toys. I'm still... I think you can squat now. There you go. It does... Ooh, it tip it... Man, ooh. She corners decent if you don't catch that wheel. One of those back tires. It doesn't do too bad. All right. Beauty. I think that's going to do it for this episode, I think, because I am going to do a little fast forwarding, try to find us another contract here. I think we have... Oh, that's the other thing, too. It does have a strap in the back. I was wondering if maybe putting some weight on the hiney end of it would maybe stabilize it a bit more. I don't know. I don't think we planted anything. No. Nope, I left it. I left it barren. That's alright. We've got... Oh, thank God there's no collision there. We've got this field. And this field we'll probably have to deal with sometime in the spring. And until then, we'll find some contracts or some other things to do. But like I said, I don't think we're going to be on Hagenstedt too much longer. We're just going to do a few more things on here, and then we're going to move on to the next throwback map. Excited about that. I guess that's it. You guys all have an amazing Thursday. I hope it's a safe, productive, happy Thursday. Actually, even productive. No biggie if it's not. As long as it's relaxing and safe and good. You all take care of yourselves. Make sure you take care of each other. We'll be back on Tranquil Waters tomorrow to get some more stuff done there. Thanks again, everyone, for all your awesome comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. I would sure appreciate that. And subscribe, of course, if you want. And I will see you all real soon. Bye for now.